So if you've been watching a lot of TikTok clips, a lot of reels about how to start earning money online or getting a job online or remote work, and you really want to be able to earn money as well or do it for yourself and do whatever it is working for them, but you're a student and you don't know where to start and how to manage your time, then watch at the end of this video, because I'm gonna give you some tips on things that you can do as a student and start earning money online. If you're new here, welcome, and if you have been watching my past videos, welcome back.
Hi.
It's good to see you guys again, and today we are going to be talking work from home jobs for students. So I know you probably are looking for some part-time work because you are going to school, or maybe you're looking for a certain work that is flexible enough to match your student schedules, and that is totally fine. I've been there before. It was quite a bummer for me because I learned it a bit late. I'm always graduating at that time, and I didn't know beforehand that I can actually make money online or find remote jobs that I can do and start earning part-time. Now, if you're underage, below 18 years old, you might need some guidance on how and where to find work for it, and this particular video is actually made for 18 years old. I'm still gonna do research on some jobs that you can do if you're underage, because I don't know about laws and regulations still, but I know these are things that you can do if you're above 18, and that you can just work from anywhere as long as there is internet. So if you're below 18, you can still continue watching this, but I would be making a separate video on that and how to go over the whole process of dealing taxes and just being able to work as someone who's underage and getting into the competitive industry of freelancing. Now, let's continue. So what are the things that you can do as a student and still be able to earn money or find a remote job that applies to you? So the easiest one that I can pick on as my top one for students is social media marketing. Now, why? Because I know students nowadays are all in their phones, knows almost all the social media platforms out there that exist and that they're also in. So they're almost in the trends, and it's easier for them to understand how social media works. So that's why for part-time jobs, and if you're a student, this is one of the best remote work that might be for you. So what you're basically just gonna do is grow your potential client social media accounts. This could be in different social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Now the next thing you have to do is find a social media platform that you are going to focus on, and make sure to also focus on at least 3 or 5 services to offer, so you don't have to be overwhelmed with a lot of the things that's going to be going on within the workload, because again, you're a student, so you have other commitments. And another one is, even for full-time social media marketers, I would still recommend for them to choose at least 3 main package or services, or 3 or more, but definitely not 20, because you can only do so much unless you are an agency or you are planning to transition to becoming an agency owner. Then that's the time you can definitely offer more, which we are doing right now. But if you're just doing it alone, then I highly recommend for you to focus on 3 and master them, and maybe after that, let's see what happens. But for someone who's new and is still starting out, plus a student, then I would highly recommend to just focus on 3 services in social media marketing. On the second on my list is video editing. Now, there might be some of you, if you're a student and watching this, it's not for you, like you don't like it, then you can skip this number 2. You can just focus on the rest of the things that I would be listing out. But if you are a video editor, then you definitely should do, or if you have done video editing and you love it and you still want to dig more on how to upskill and master it, then this is definitely one thing that you should be doing or looking for as a remote work or as a freelancing work for you. Now, there's different types of things that you can find, which is there's long-term and short-form video, or sorry, not long-term, long-form and short-form video. And then again, I would highly recommend for you to focus on one service or package to offer, so then you won't be overwhelmed to get into like transition from working onto this client's long form video and then transition again to short form video. Now, you can definitely do it. If you feel like you are capable of doing it, then go for it. But if you are the kind of person who gets overwhelmed easily, then please choose only one of these two things to do or to take up as someone who would go for a video editing role. Now, number 3 is graphic designing. If you're into colors, if you love Canva and you want to dig deeper into designing flyers or social media content like graphics and carousel, then graphic designing is for you. What you're just simply going to do is go to Adobe or other graphic designing tools, learn and master them, and make some samples that you can use for your portfolio and pitch them to your potential clients. The fourth one is writing or becoming a writer. As students, we probably have done a lot of essays, or you probably have done, okay, sorry. I just felt like I'm still a student. But anyways, you probably have done essays, thesis, or other writing tasks in your subjects or different types of subjects. Then if you find it fun to do, you love it, this is for you. I know there are a lot of AI tools out there that is already taking up the writing task, but trust me when I say there are clients still looking for writers, simply because AI, it's not human, and they would need someone to either edit them or just really work on writing for their brands, for their blogs, for their captions, because they believe in authenticity, or not just authenticity, but like they believe in just doing it by someone who is human, and they don't like AI maybe, or they don't prefer the AI generated text or something similar. But who knows? But there are, even if they use AI, they would still look for an editor to edit the AI generated text, because again, most of them sounds robotic, so it doesn't really appeal to readers at all. For example, they use Elevate a lot, they use Infused a lot. So as a writer, you have then the capacity to, or the ability to edit them and make them more appealing to the readers. And I have the last on my list is ESL, or tutorial, or English tutor. And again, I see this as something that would fit a student, because when I was a student, I would definitely go for that specific role or part-time job, simply because I know I've learned and I have studied English in school, and I'm still a student, so I can still keep on learning it at the same time. I can ask teachers or someone else while I'm still studying, if I was still studying, to help me also with getting better at it. And as an ESL teacher, as an English as an English tutor, all you have to do is, of course, teach English to students who are learning it. Now, there are a wide variety of ages for someone who wants to learn English, and you might want to apply to a company to do this, and websites to be able to teach English online. But it is doable. There's a lot of them there. What I would recommend is for you to go to websites that connects you directly to students. But if you can't find them, then you can just basically go for a company. Now, if you can't find them and you want to know more about them, let me know. I'll probably create, or I will make a separate video for the websites that you can apply, that you can find English tutorial jobs that connects you from students directly. But it would be easier for you to go for a company first, or to apply for a company first, if you have no idea how ESL works, because they already have the module for it, the syllables, and all the materials that you can use to teach students, which is way easier than doing doing it from scratch or just trying to figure it out by yourself. And that's my top 5. And now you might be wondering why I didn't put in the virtual assistant. Virtual assistant is definitely a good job, a part-time job that you can do as a student. The only reason why I didn't put them here, because most of it is like general. So you would become a general virtual assistant, which means you have to tackle different types of tasks. You have to keep learning some new tasks that would come in every now and then, which is a little bit overwhelming for a student, much more for someone who's doing it just now or is very new to the industry. And that's the only reason why I'm not recommending it. But that is still, if you feel again that you are very good at multitasking, then that is something I would still go for. Like, I would recommend for you to go for. But if it's not for you, multitasking is not for you, plus you already have commitments in your studies, then I would highly recommend for you to focus on one certain task role or one certain niche. So that is it for this video. I hope you find it helpful. And if you love this kind of content or anything about a work from anywhere, digital nomad lifestyle, or earning money online or anything, or you just like my personality and you want to get to know me more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell to be notified to my upcoming videos. And let's connect on my socials, which will be shown after this video. And if you want a guide to how to kickstart your online freelancing career, I have a book that you can buy in Amazon. It's actually available in Shopee, but right now I'm having trouble with my Shopee account. Oh no! So you can just message me on my Facebook account if you want to order, especially if you're in the Philippines or in Asia. I can definitely accommodate to ship the book to you guys, but of course you have to pay for the shipping fee. But I would highly recommend the ebook because it's cheaper, which is available in Amazon. But if that's not what you want, then you can definitely go for the option that you prefer. So again, that is it for this video, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye! Toodles!